we're starting with a halo jump. You notice it's big. And you also know that those guys aren't gonna make it. At least, most of them. We're down to 2. Wait. Oh, I get it, of course. I couldn't even see that that was dumb. I remember this level a little, actually. Let's see, what should I use? Oh god, I haven't played this in so long, I forgot the camera. Let's see. Anything else? Suck Cannon, Ages of Doom. Annihilator! I believe that is the equivalent of the rocket launcher. So that is gonna be something I'm gonna want. Oh. Nice job, man! Fucking teamwork. That was awesome. Let's go with the N60 Storm. That was actually pretty awesome, no lie. I believe this one was a little long as well. But it had a pretty good amount of variety. Yeah, these guys are kicking ass. Not bad. Not too bad. These guys are really doing well. I'm just like here hoarding, and they're just destroying everything. I think I should actually try and kill them to get some experience. Nice. Perhaps stuff. Well, I wish they kind of waited on you. It kind of sucks that they don't, because that means they could use that experience for some of your things. Like your weapons. But oh well. Looks like they are waiting at the moment. So it's pretty late post Christmas break for most of you guys, because I'm pretty sure most of you are actually back in college at this point. Or at least back at your jobs or something. I'm not. Mine doesn't start until like the 2016, which is pretty neat. The only thing is I don't really get money for anything outside of YouTube, of course.
The jackpot crate multiplies all bulls and experience gained for a limited time.
First use this. And because why not? But anyway, as I was saying, you guys should like probably be back at college at this point or something. How was your break in general? Because like I got a lot of stuff done, a lot of gifts, etc. Like I already mentioned my God of War free videos, what I got. Among other things, I also am getting a few games. I actually just got Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, kind of as an early birthday gift for myself, because they saw the limited edition with the game. They figured I was like, I need that. I also have Metroid Prime Trilogy HD, and I finished a lot of games, so a few I've kind of had my backlog to, like Metroid Prime, kind of. Donkey Kong Country Returns. I don't know if I actually mentioned that. I'm also kind of trying to finish Devil May Cry 3 on Dante Must Die, and I'm also kind of not because, when you've been stuck on one boss fight that you should be able to beat for months, you probably know that you're doing something wrong.
Nice work, Ratchet. I'm coming in on the dropship now. Go, Ratchet! Get across that bridge.
To access your world map, press select
Got a pretty
or
open
R3.
area, actually. This is fairly big. Like, wow. Either way, I've got like a lot of games finished, but at least I have a lot of my. Oh, I got both of those. That's great. I got a lot of old ones out of the way. I also actually also got the rest of the normal stars of Mario Galaxy 2. Amazing game, by the way, which I want to Let's Play at some point. And I'm trying to get the green stars. I say trying because I'm kind of on and off. Like, I might go for them, sometimes I might not. And also, Scrunch actually fires for you. I'm not pressing any buttons. He's doing it all on his own. Kind of wish you could fire, and then Scrunch would just auto-aim, but whatever. It's certainly powerful, and Scrunch is... I'll admit, I'm pleasantly surprised with how competent Scrunch is so far. I mean, Scrunch obviously cannot go for those, and by the way, use X to drive that, and then you press square to back up. Anyway, Scrunch is fairly competent, so don't worry. Either way, I've gotten a lot of my games done. At the moment, it's really just recent games, like I'm 13 or 14 that I'm trying to finish. I know I have to go back to a bunch from, like, a bunch of games that I never really touched again. Like, I need to probably go back to Metal Gear Rising, Beat the Number Vengeance. Maybe try to get those godforsaken trophies. I actually need to get back to Metal Gear Solid 3 HD, because I beat it on the 3DS, and then later got it on HD with the HD collection. And I've been saying to myself, I'll get to it, because it's actually my favorite Metal Gear game. I don't know, I've just said other games, and I have to generally get back to the series. Maybe. Well, that's been generally my break so far. Playing games, talking to friends about games, buying stuff about games, buying more games, and that's really it. Being sick kind of does that. I mean, I'm not sick, but when I was sick, that was literally all I could do. Couldn't really do it at my best, but what are you gonna do about it? Either way, I don't think there's much left to this in God of War 3 in terms of Let's Play, in terms of videos. Well, I think we're around halfway, really, for both games. I just know I have my plan set up for my next game. And also, you can hear Scrunch doing something. I wonder... Maybe we have to go in there, and then we have to go over there, so this will probably work out. I think Scrunch will come to you when you're done with, like, this area, maybe? So there's that. I have never heard about. Oh, it didn't really do anything. Well, it heavily damaged that. I should probably also use some of my weaker weapons at some point. Like the Spitting Hydra, which I only bought for that challenge. I mean, the Spitting Hydra is not bad. It's just I kind of have all these other weapons that are admittedly a little more competent. I might use that in Annihilation Nation. I don't know. Anyway, this thing got leveled up, so that's great. I like the level, how it goes up to level 5 now. That's really good. I just think that's really far better, because you have another reason to use your weapons, because you can further max them out. And it also kind of means Insomniac can raise up the challenge as well, but it's not going to be cheap. Oh, it didn't go through and hit that guy. That's lame. One thing I definitely need to do later this year is probably start doing more Nintendo Let's Plays, because you guys can probably guess that Nintendo was a pretty big part of my life when I was a kid, and they still are. They're pretty much back up there. So what I think I'm gonna do is actually, let's see, I'm just gonna probably, let's see. I'm probably gonna put the rest of my gadgets on other pages for at this point. Where's the swing shot? Wait, hold on. Don't we have the swing shot? I thought we had the swing shot. I thought we had the swing shot, it just never came in handy. Okay, I really thought we did. I mean, I think I maybe forgot a lot, because, again, I have not touched this game since really when A Crack in Time came out. I guess maybe we have to revisit this. I was thinking, okay, maybe we'll just do that area. But it's like, I don't really know. Nice, got another upgrade. Got more nanotech. It didn't even hit the rates, that's surprising. Let's try splitting hydrogen. Yeah, it was like it still has some decent power. Yeah, it took those. Oh, that poor Tyhrranosis, that was cruel. I did not want to do that to the poor thing. It died a slow and painful death. I honestly thought we had the swing shot. Because Ratchet, like, we get it back in going to Panda. Honestly, I guess not? Like, we have the Tyr guys, we have the first-person mode and stuff. Whatever, if I get more gadgets and weapons, I'm probably gonna move gadgets to the second wheel. And I'm probably also gonna, like, I'm gonna keep gadgets on one page and weapons on the other. Let's see, can I do this? I'm gonna get this ready. Oh, okay, you didn't get all of them. That'll work, though. All I know is I probably won't be using the split item that much. It's not bad. I don't think it's really neat. I can tell you guys one thing I want to go for, though. Annihilator thing. Nice. It's 2 down, we got 1 more to go. Okay, there's Scrunch. I wonder if he'll come here. I guess not. Okay, then. Yeah, we go all the way back for Scrunch. I thought he would come to you. The nice thing, though, is that this thing has its own also. If you accidentally take damage, it's not going to actually reflect on your regular health. It's going to reflect on this thing. Like, you shouldn't be worried regardless, but that is pretty neat. French kicks ass, man. Sure, I'm glad we have him and not that monkey orc. Oh, there's 2. There's 4. We got those 2, and we have that. Okay then. Take him out, Scrunch! Good little monkey. Very good. I have to say, one game I'm really trying to think of how I'm gonna do next during this year. It's The Last of Us, actually, as you guys can probably guess. I beat that game, and I was blown away by a few things. I think it is pretty predictable, but I still love it. I'm actually almost on Survivor mode. It's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be, but I'm kind of wondering. I actually thought about doing almost 3 Let's Plays for it, kind of. 1 remastered playthrough Grounded when I get my PS4. 2 PS3 playthroughs of Hard with all cutscenes, standard Let's Play, and 1 Survivor with no cutscenes. That would be like maybe post-commentary. I'm thinking maybe at this point I could probably just do regular Survivor. God. I could probably do Survivor and not really do a hard playthrough. I don't really notice that much of a difference. Grounded, I have heard there's a difference. And the reason I'm not doing Grounded is not just because of how hard it is, because I don't think you get a trophy on the PS3 version. You do on the PS4 version, I think. But there's no real point in doing it then. Not to mention, I think at that point, The Last of Us kind of becomes almost a little bit of a chore to play. Kind of. I've heard some things, and there might be a little less to show, and so on. Take him out, Crunch. Maybe I should take this thing out. Oh, no, I don't want to use the Terra, guys. Like, either way, I think I'll be covered for The Last of Us. It's just there's a few tricky portions. Like, I'm on Joel's last part of Lakeside Resort. You know, after he... That just destroyed in 1 hit. Or did Scrunch actually damage it beforehand? I don't know, but... That's... Oh, God! How does this thing take so much damage? Okay, but anyway... I'm on the last part of Lakeside Resort. I'm on Joel's part. I just got finished with David. And on Survivor, I was freaked out, man. I was like, oh God, what am I gonna do? And I almost did in 1 try, so my computer isn't so bad. But on the 3rd portion of that boss fight with David, the creepy ass cannibal who's voiced by Nolan North, which blew my mind. So in the first phase, David is just using his Magnum. I don't think he can really... It's revolver, I mean. He's using a revolver. He can't really, like, much to you, and... Then, in the 2nd phase, you're pretty close to when he gets out his machete, so it's like, oh, okay, that would be a problem. Then the 3rd phase, he actually starts sneaking around, so it's like... You kind of have to play... He's playing your game now, and... The thing is, I think at that point, David's AI is kind of unpredictable, because... Here's what happened. He's in the kitchen, I'm about to sneak him up, I'm like, okay, this is gonna go well. Then he turns his head, not his body, he turns his head around. And then Ellie gets a machete in her, I'm like, what just happened? Like, I was truly surprised, I did not expect, I didn't even know that could happen, because that never happened on a card, so... I was just like... Yeah. Why? And then I kind of done it a few more times, because that same thing kept happening, because either he would turn his head and see Ellie, or he would move away, and then he would be happening to move in the same direction I was coming at him, so it's like, oh, of course. But God, that fight was pretty terrifying in my opinion. Not terrifying, but it was very tense. The rest of the game, there's just a few fights that, you know, there's the end game fight, there is... Actually, most of that chapter in general, that chapter is really hard because you don't have that much, and Ellie doesn't really have any of Joe's skills. I think that her weapons share the same upgrades as his, if I'm correct. I don't know. Also, there has to be some way to get there. Oh, there's a wall jump there. But, like, there are a few tricky segments, but I think in general I can handle it. There's only a few where I noticed that either it was because of Survivor, it was different, not just because of some... It was either because of Survivor that some things changed, or I just got lucky the first time, which I think probably was the case. Oh. Boom. Yeah, they were kind of asking for that. But anyway, I think that could be done, and then... I don't know, I'll be fine. Ooh, gold trophy. We saw these trophies back on the ship, by the way. I know where to get a few of them, I think, but I'm not sure about the others. I'm probably not gonna get them all. I'm just gonna get whichever ones I see. Either way, I think the last of us probably will happen by the summer when I'm... either this summer or when I think I can really handle got the game down to a T. I'm not really sure when that is. I can honestly say, though, I will probably look forward to doing that game. So much Nitro Launcher cues. The enemies are so highly bunched up, and they're kind of asking for it. Oh, I didn't even mean to destroy that. I hope that thing doesn't... Okay, it took out the enemy. That's awesome.
Time to finish the job, Ratchet. Get moving.
Either way, last was probably will happen at some point. This also made it sound like something was about to go down, and it looks like something is, and... Let's see, how many bolts was that again? Annihilator... I'm gonna check Annihilation Nation after this level to see if there's more challenges. Oh god, what is that? Nitro Launcher! Oh boy, this thing is not messing around. Maybe I should just ride the N60 Storm. Yeah, the N60 Storm is good. That. What is this thing? It kind of reminds me of the Snapple Beast from the first game. Where, you know, of all things, the pistol is actually your best bet. Ooh! Okay, so it looks like its phase is it takes a certain amount of damage and then it brings out a turret, which you have to then destroy. Is it the turret's stronger this time? Oh boy, run away. Whoa, that's a two-hit combo now. Let's go for that health, actually. Okay. It's actually the one boss I don't really remember. I remember every other boss, but not this week. That does not look good. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, what is this? Ooh! This is a new twist. Throw this to get some extra thing. This is totally a bad idea, and yet I'm making it work somehow, but at least I'm getting health back. That was kind of tense. Well played, Insomniac. Okay, let's go back to the end. Actually, let's try the shock cannon. Let's see how well this thing goes. Not nearly as strong as I would like it, but it's good enough. Let's use it at least on that turret it's gonna use. Oh, that thing actually now takes ammo, so that's kind of a thing. So it looks like the best weapons are N60, maybe the Nitro Launcher. And probably Shock Cannon. Yeah, this thing is not that bad. It looked pretty intimidating, though. But Ratchet and Clank is a pretty easy boss. It is cool, though. I like that thing with how it went to first person, from its perspective as you escaped. That was pretty cool.
Captain Quark, first you made another miraculous comeback. Now you've defeated the Tyhrranoids in a spectacular battle on their own planet. How do you explain your recent success?
Courage, compassion, dashing good looks, iron hard abs! Seriously though, to be a true hero of heroes, you need more than loads of charisma and a brilliant tactical mind. I couldn't have done it without these massive guns! Mwah! Mwah!
Glad to see you made it through in one piece, Ratchet. You must have quite a story to tell. Why don't you come back to the...
Oops, I didn't really mean to do that. Oh, well, that's this level then. Oh, never mind, we have to do this. Oh wait, it did refill everything. Yeah, let's do this. I think that's gonna be required. I'm just gonna check that. Plus, I could use the bolts for some extra things, so there's that. Like, these are usually required, but the beauty of it is you do get some big rewards on the bolts and experience. Okay, so I was gonna do these, but the problem is I kind of just died, and I think that the game wants me to actually have the armor upgrade before I do that, so that's not. I'll get the armor upgrade, but then I'll come back for that, because I kind of want to do it also for the bolts. I kind of want to do it for the bolts so I can get not just the armor, but also the Annihilator. Oh, and it gives me extra bolts anyway. Very nice. Scrunch is here for some reason. Is there anything else I can get? Alright, so let's return to the starship